guys, welcome to another YouTube video. This one is a little comparison between the Xbox 360 and the Xbox One controller. The Xbox One obviously released in 2013 and Microsoft said they had numerous upgrades to the old 360 controller. This one is the wired one, just in case you haven't already noticed due to the one. But we'll just give it a little comparison so I can explain some of the differences between these two devices. I mean, obviously the button layout is exactly the same and they've all got the same buttons apart from the start button and back button, which is now a kind of menu, and there's random buttons.
This is a share one.
Oh, a share button.
Did you have a look? Sorry about this, guys. You can see,
Is that one a share button?
yeah, it's
And then you've got the menu button there.
yeah, it's just 3 lines, and then you've got the box in front of another box.
Yeah.
And as you can see, we've got the day 1 edition here because it's been treated.
And then this one, yeah, just obviously, you know, everyone knows what an Xbox 360 controller looks like. You know, nicely ergonomic feel, got a nice weight to it. And yeah, that's pretty nice. The new one has got like a indented kind of joystick, which kind of, it feels smaller in the hand, I would say, but overall gives a better feel of the joysticks because you have this kind of ridged edge, so your finger stays planted in the joystick. It can't really slide off or anything. It's pretty secure.
So it just grinds against your sort of grippy fingerprints.
Yeah. Also, I would say the joysticks are a lot lighter. Like you can move them a lot. Yeah, they're just a lot lighter than they are on this one. And also, the D-pad has been improved quite a lot.
Did you see that? Listen.
A lot more clicky.
Opposed to. It doesn't sound very nice at all, really.
I mean, everyone knows the D-pad was a bit of a failure on the other one, but this, yeah, they've definitely improved this. Also, the buttons seem to be a lot more. They seem to have less. They're not rounded as much on the top. They're kind of a bit more flatter. The AM, BX, and Y buttons. They're definitely a lot flatter.
And it's definitely a lot better feel when you're playing a game like Call of Duty or something where it matters, and also a lot more responsive, I've noticed over the last month and a half that I've had it.
Also, the Xbox button is now like it's white. I can't really show you it right now, but it's white and it doesn't.
I'll go turn it on.
Right, so there we go.
So it just goes like that.
It just goes like that. There's no light on the, you know.
There you go, get
In
it.
focus.
Yeah.
Not like the Xbox 360, which kind of had the power 1, 2, 3, and 4 rings around it. It just goes like that.
It doesn't really have that.
On the back, we've got, you know, like in the old Xbox 360 controllers, you'd have that massive, like bump, yeah, from the battery pack. Well, this one now is kind of all inbuilt into the back, so it's a lot neater and doesn't affect your grip when you're like gaming with the back of your hands.
I don't know who holds their controller like that.
I know, like if you have
big hands.
If you have your hands like that, say for instance, I think that's a lot nicer. Also, we're going to go into the back now, and this is probably one of the biggest differences from the Xbox One to this, the 360 to this, are these triggers. They've got a lot more ergonomic feel to them, like definitely, and they're a lot more like compared to where they felt a little bit plasticky. These feel premium and a
Quality.
lot. Yeah, they're a lot better.
Right. Also, I've noticed from the charging they've gone for a micro USB from well, this doesn't show, but it had that awkward sort of look to it. I've also noticed that the sync button on top here is in the exact same place as you'll find it on this one, which is just here. So that's what I've noticed.
Also, the I think it's RB, yeah, the right and left, the right and left bumpers are a lot more. Like I've said, every single 360 controller, they all seem to feel different on them. But on the one, they're a lot more solid feeling, and yeah, it's just a lot more. Yeah, it just feels better build quality, a bit more of a premium feel. But yeah.
It doesn't look. It's like one of those products if you put side by side. You can clearly tell they look different, but it's kind of hard to see how.
Like where they've made the improvements, for instance.
It's like the main part that I've noticed down here, like the bridge going across here, is completely. Like it's a lot more flatter up here than opposed to over here, which is like quite rounded.
But overall, I mean, this controller's a lot lighter than the 360 I found.
I mean, this one, they're both the same. I mean, this one is the same weight as that one, and that's got batteries in it.
Yeah.
And this is just a wide one without batteries.
So you can definitely apparently, so you know they've made a bit of weight. I mean, some people won't like that because it does kind of make it feel,
cheap.
yeah, a little bit cheaper. But then other people will like it.
Because they might not like the heft to it.
Yeah, they might like a light portable, you know, controller.
I've got to say I do prefer the like heft to some like items. Like I've got to say the Xbox 360 does feel a better build quality than the Xbox One, just because like the Xbox One's quite cheap. Well, no, it's not. It's quite the opposite of cheap. So it's like quite.
It feels a bit cheaper because of the lightness.
Yeah.
The lightness of the controller. I mean, all the buttons feel like they're better built, but when you hold it in your hand, it doesn't. Because of the lightness, it kind of detracts some of the quality.
But I mean, like it doesn't bend. Even if you try to bend it, it won't.
Yeah,
There's no giving it whatsoever.
They're all a pretty solid controller.
And with these, you hear that creak.
Yeah, that's pretty loud.
And if you do it on this one, there's a big difference.
But is there really?
There is, yeah. There is.
Really, if you do it.
That one was squeaking more. You wouldn't push down side down.
Ah, oh, you know, wasn't down. Alright, well, anyway, guys.
Well, so the one thing that's different about the Xbox One Day 1 Edition controller, it's got this Day 1 2013 on it, and if you don't have a awesome camera quality, the D-pad on a normal one will be black rather than the silver that I've got here. But that's just because it's Day 1 Edition and they want to make it special. The other ones will be this sort of gloss black sort of thing, but it will look exactly the same as that, but in black.
Well, thank you guys anyway for watching our little YouTube video. It's just a quick comparison and kind of almost review of the new Xbox 360 controller. But yeah, please like, rate and subscribe to TGL.
Oh, one more thing, sorry. We've got to cover this. The battery life of the Xbox One controller is extremely good for having the extra rumble pads
Yeah.
in the triggers, which make, as I say, make them rumble just like you do, like as you get down in these, you know, where you hold them. There's two more up here to make the triggers sort of just rumble just before, or as you're shooting or as you're braking on a game, as in Forza, like we were just playing a minute ago. So yeah, thanks for watching. Please like, rate, comment, subscribe for more videos, and please check out our disassembly of our Xbox 360, which is sort of linked to this.
Thank you.
And goodbye.